Hi friends, this video is presented by Oscar Institute, Tanjore. As we all know that parts of speech being the foundation of any sentence making, we should start from the scratch. So let's have a glance on different topics related to parts of speech in order to bring clarity to our concepts so that we can solve some questions from different competitive exams simultaneously in order to make our concepts crystal clear. So let's start with noun. Noun is a name of a person, place or a thing apart from intangible things. Apart from intangible things means that we cannot touch. We should leave those things apart from that. Noun is a name of a person, place or thing. Okay. So let's go for the kinds of nouns. Kindly take the topics in simple. You just listen like a simple speech so that you can make a better note of it. If you will listen like a syllabus or the things that you have to read, you cannot keep it in your mind. If you are hearing these topics like a speech, you can store these concepts in your mind with an ease and for a longer duration of time. It will not come into your short-term memory. You can keep it in your mind for a longer duration of time. So let's start with kinds of noun. The first kind is common noun. Common noun. It is a name given to every person or thing of the same class or kind. Same class or kind. It is not a name of any particular person or a thing or a place. Okay. So for example, boy. It is a class of thing or person, whatever. You cannot call somebody like boy. It is a class. Boy, girl, fan, car, in general. So it is common noun. Proper noun. Details of a common noun is signified by a proper noun. So what we read in common noun, boy, girl. So all the boys we can keep in a single category like boy. But in proper noun, details of a common noun is signified by a proper noun. For example, Amit. Amit is a boy. Out of all boys, Amit is a person whose detail has been given. So details of common noun is signified by a proper noun. For example, Amit, Aruna, polar fan. Fan, but what kind of fan? It is a polar fan. Mercedes, etc. Italy is a developed country. In the above mentioned sentence, Italy is a proper noun, whereas country is a common noun. Could you understand? Okay. So let's have a note. Proper nouns are sometimes used as common nouns. For example, Samudragupta is the Napoleon of India. Samudragupta is the Napoleon of India. Kalidas is the Shakespeare of India. Understood? So let's go for the third noun, material noun. Material noun. It refers to materials or substances from which things are made. Material nouns forms any finished product. For example, wood, plastic, leather, etc. Material noun. It refers to materials or substances from which things are made. Material nouns forms any finished product. For example, wood, plastic, leather. So here we can have a note. Material noun is not used in plural. Also, articles a and the are not used before material nouns. Like the leather, you cannot say the leather. Like there we can go for two examples. Like this building is made up of bricks and stones. Here bricks and stones we cannot use because material noun is not used in plural. The building is made up of brick and stone, not bricks and stones. The leather is used in shoes. Here the is to be removed because articles are not used before material noun. Such questions can be asked in different examinations of SSC and civil services, or maybe in different exams wherever error marking questions can be given, like in banking exams. It seems simple, but most of the people make mistakes over here. But when we are referring to a specific type of material noun, articles can be used. For example, the leather of the shoe. The leather of the shoe is of fine quality. The marble used in the construction of Taj Mahal was brought from a place called Maharana. So, could you make simple difference over here? The leather is used in making shoes. Indirect, that was. So, there in that example, we could not use the. Leather is used in making shoes. But here, the leather of the shoe is of fine quality. Of the shoe. So, we have to use the over here. So, let's go for the next noun, collective noun. It is a word to represent a group of people, animals, or things. For example, army, police, mob, crowd, parliament, fleet, flock, team, etc. Note: collective noun usually takes a singular verb and is substituted by a singular pronoun. For example, the jury has given its verdict. Has given, the jury have is wrong. In jury, we have many members, not a single person. But we use has, given its verdict. The team has, not the team have is wrong. The team has performed to its potential. Collective nouns noun takes a plural verb and is substituted by a plural noun when the group members do not behave as a whole but take different directions. Collective nouns take a plural verb and is substituted by a plural noun when the group members do not behave as a whole but take different directions. Here, collective nouns takes a plural verb and is substituted by a plural pronoun when the group members do not behave as a whole but take different directions. For example, the jury are divided in their decision. The jury are divided in their decision. Their decision. In order to make the sentence correct due to their decision, we have to use are. The team are divided over the issue of captainship. The audience have taken their seats. So, these are the differences. When you can differentiate the sentences given, you can have an easy access to different topics of nouns related to error improvement. You can make the questions with an ease. So let's go for the next noun, abstract noun. It is the name of a feeling, quality, or state. It names something that we cannot see or touch, like feeling, love, fear, hate, anger, respect, pleasure, etc. Abstract noun. Quality, strength, pitch, innocence, gluttony, judgment, obedience, beauty, etc.